Welcome to episode 7 of one of my 2017 journeys. In this episode I fly into Hanoi from Siem Reap and take in the city sights. We take a look at the hotel I stayed in and visit a few markets and generally look at how locals lead their daily lives. In all, I spent 5 days in Hanoi and thoroughly enjoyed it. If you're short on time and can move a little bit faster, then 2 days is really enough. The 900-kilometre flight from Siem Reap to Hanoi on Vietjet Air takes 1 hour and 40 minutes. It leaves at 8:10 p.m. and arrives at 9:55 p.m. There was an American tourist at the check-in counter in front of me. He wasn't allowed onto the plane because he had no visa. The moral of the story being, do your homework. The last time I went to Vietnam, I got the visa from the Vietnamese embassy in Wellington, and you have to send your passport there, and that would have been $100. This time I decided to use the Visa on Arrival service. For that you need to have a visa approval letter, which you can get online for $15 US. Not many on the flight that I was on went for the Visa on Arrival, so the visa queue was quite short. It was only about a 30-minute wait to get it. The cost of the visa was $25 US and you have to pay in cash.
Arrival, please contact around stop. For more information about schedule, destination, contact promotion, booking emergency ticket, visit our website or www.vietjet.com.
I don't know if you understood that. I didn't. Imagine what would happen in an emergency. Due to the lateness of the flight and visa on arrival delays, I had organised a pickup with the hotel to avoid the taxi rip-offs. The cost was slightly more expensive at $30 US return. By the time I checked into the hotel, it was after midnight, as it was 30 minutes from the airport to the city, a distance of 15 kilometres. My first 2 nights at the ATM Boutique Hotel were on the top floor. The rooms were quiet, clean and comfortable, and included a fridge. The bathroom was magnificently appointed, with a dual shower, leaving no body part uncleaned. The restaurant was also located on the top floor, with the kitchen located in the services area on the top of the building. From here you could get a good idea of the environment of Hanoi, which is generally low rise. It's kind of like stepping back in time about 30 years. The included breakfast was something I looked forward to every day. Kiem, the waitress, staffed the restaurant starting from 6:30 AM till 10 AM, then moved to her reception job at My Moon Hotel, working in excess of 10 hours a day. Despite being a qualified engineer, she has little opportunities for a career due to corrupt government. Henry, the public relations manager, was equally as amazing. Having an excellent command of English, he made my stay one of the best in a hotel and suggested and organised my tours for me. The hotel was only $70 per night, and as it happened, I had the chance to stay in different rooms. I chose this hotel because it was in the Hanoi Old Quarter and I could walk to all the attractions. The hotel had blazingly fast internet, and the only downside was a bit of construction noise next door, which went throughout the night, but that really didn't bother me too much. The hotel is located by one of the many lakes in Hanoi and a few minutes walk from various markets and tourist attractions. My first mission to survive Hanoi was to practice crossing a road safely. The trick is to move very slowly. I'm always joking about being run over by a bus, but that's a real possibility in Hanoi. Kiem Lake is in the historical centre of Hanoi. It's one of the major scenic spots in the city and serves as a focal point for public life. The lake is only 1.2 metres deep and is home to the large soft-shelled turtles of the Raphitus swinhui species. According to legend, in early 1428, Emperor Li Loi was boating on the lake when a golden turtle god surfaced and asked for his magic sword. The sword had been used to fight off the Chinese Ming dynasty. As a result, a temple was built here as well as a turtle tower. Entry to the complex is about $1. A few minutes away is the famous Note Coffee Cafe, which allows customers to communicate their thoughts by writing on sticky notes and plastering them anywhere throughout the many rooms of the cafe. You can look up this cafe on the internet. My mind was blank at the time. Next, I decided to take a rickshaw ride up to the Xuan market. A ride is just a few dollars, the distance being about a kilometre. I'm glad I didn't take my motorbike. I wouldn't have been able to remember where I parked. Xuan market wasn't much, and I found better markets elsewhere, but more about that in the next episode. In fact, the walk back to the hotel was much more interesting than the market. Because it was raining, I stopped in on an egg coffee shop for which Hanoi is famous for. Egg coffee originates in the 1950s when milk was scarce in Vietnam and egg yolk was substituted. A very sweet drink, today traditionally prepared with egg yolk, sugar, condensed milk and Robusta coffee. So thanks for travelling along with me, and in the next episode I look at some more markets and local life.